deep beneath our feet, buried in rock layers 65 million years old. Scientists have discovered something that should not exist. Microscopic spheres of rare metals, scattered across the globe in a pattern that mirrors exactly one thing: modern nuclear testing. But these spheres predate human civilization by an impossible margin. We have always believed we were first, the first to split the atom, the first to melt metals, the first to change our planet's atmosphere. But what if we are wrong? What if Earth has hosted advanced civilizations before, and geological time has simply erased every trace of their existence? Today, we journey through evidence that challenges everything we thought we knew. Vanished nuclear signatures, mysterious mass extinctions, and the terrifying possibility that we are living on a graveyard of forgotten empires. Prepare yourselves. We begin. In 1980, geologist Walter Alvarez was examining rock layers in Italy when he found something extraordinary: a thin clay band containing iridium, a metal rare on Earth but common in asteroids. This was the smoking gun that proved the dinosaur extinction. But it sparked a troubling question. If a single asteroid can leave a chemical fingerprint that lasts 65 million years, what signature would an industrial civilization leave behind? This is the Silurian Hypothesis. Named after the ancient species from Doctor Who, it asks, could an industrial society have existed here long before humans? Consider the scale of deep time. If human industrial civilization lasted 10,000 years and then vanished, that period would represent just a tiny fraction of 1% of Earth's history. Finding evidence of us would be like searching for a single torn page in a library containing 4 million books. But the fossil record, which should tell the story of life, reads like a book with most of its pages ripped out. Paleontologists call these the gaps. But that word is too soft. These are massive, unexplained silences. Take the Cambrian explosion, 540 million years ago. Before it, simple life. Then, suddenly, as if someone flipped a switch, the oceans are teeming with complex creatures, eyes, shells, sophisticated body plans. Evolution should take millions of years. This happened almost instantly. Why? The fossil record offers no explanation, just a sudden leap in complexity. But evidence should exist. Every civilization consumes energy. We alter the air. We produce waste. Right now, we are pumping carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. We are scattering plastic across the globe. We are producing radioactive isotopes that will glow for thousands of years. Future geologists will see this layer and say, someone was here. But what if the ones before us used different technologies? Their signature might be hiding in plain sight. Look at the rocks themselves. When we burn fossil fuels, we release ancient carbon. It has a specific isotopic fingerprint. Geologists have found this exact same fingerprint in rocks from the Permian-Triassic boundary, 252 million years ago. The data suggests an event that released carbon equivalent to burning all known coal and oil reserves on Earth in a very short time. Volcanoes? Maybe. Or maybe a previous civilization burned their world to the ground just like we are doing now, and the evidence gets more physical. In Colorado, inside ancient rock layers, we find microscopic spheres of titanium, identical to the byproducts of high-temperature industry. In deep ocean cores, we find layers of synthetic compounds that do not exist in nature. And let's talk about plastic. Plastic is our legacy. But recently, sediment cores from remote oceans revealed something shocking. particles that look like synthetic polymers, buried in layers millions of years before humans invented plastic. They show signs of engineering designed to enhance durability. Some of these ancient fragments even have molecular structures superior to modern plastics. It suggests their creators understood material science better than we do. But the most disturbing evidence comes from the atom itself. In 1972, at the Oklo mine in Gabon, Africa, scientists found something impossible: uranium deposits that showed clear evidence of a sustained nuclear chain reaction, a nuclear reactor, running underground 2 billion years ago. Scientists call this a natural nuclear reactor. They say nature accidentally arranged the uranium perfectly. But the mathematics represents perfect efficiency. The waste products are exactly what you would expect from advanced technology. Is it nature? Or is it the radioactive tomb of a civilization that destroyed itself? But the nuclear evidence is just one piece of the puzzle. Every industrial civilization needs energy, and energy leaves a scar on the sky. We have increased carbon dioxide by 40% in just 2 centuries. But when we look at ice cores spanning 800,000 years, we see ghosts. We see episodes where greenhouse gases spiked violently, too systematic to be volcanoes, too rapid to be natural. It looks like planetary engineering. Ancient atmospheric samples from 100 million years ago show oxygen levels 35% higher than today. But the isotope ratios suggest artificial enrichment. Someone or something was terraforming this planet. Maybe to support a massive population. Or maybe to make the air breathable for species that weren't originally from here. And then there are the extinctions, the Great Dying, 252 million years ago. 96% of marine life died. But the pattern suggests it was selective, targeted. Rock layers from this period contain synthetic toxins, poisons that target specific biological pathways. This wasn't a natural disaster. It looks like the deployment of a biological weapon on a planetary scale. And it happened again. The Chicxulub asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. Isotope ratios in the crater show anomalies consistent with nuclear propulsion. Was the asteroid guided? Did a rival civilization decide to reset the planet? Where did they go? Maybe they went down. Antarctica. 2 miles of ice, hiding the deepest secrets of Earth. Deep ground penetrating radar has identified structures beneath the ice, geometric patterns, extending for hundreds of miles. These are not mountains. Electromagnetic readings suggest synthetic materials designed to withstand crushing pressure. Drilling projects have recovered DNA fragments from beneath the ice. Modified organisms, engineered to survive extreme cold and metabolize synthetic waste. The evidence suggests Antarctica was once a fortress, a hub of power generation and genetic engineering, hidden from the surface world, or perhaps hiding from something above. If they had the technology to engineer the atmosphere, surely they didn't stay on Earth. So we look up, and the silence of space begins to speak. Space archaeology reveals artifacts in stable orbits, the Lagrange points that shouldn't be there, materials that do not match any known terrestrial alloy. Waiting, watching. On the moon, radar surveys show structures buried beneath the regolith, massive mining facilities that processed lunar soil on an industrial scale. And Mars orbital surveys reveal geometric patterns that mirror the industrial ruins found on Earth. chemical signatures indicate a massive terraforming attempt that lasted for thousands of years before it was abandoned. Deep space telescopes have detected shadows in the asteroid belt, entire asteroids disassembled, processed. This was a civilization that didn't just live on planets. They harvested the entire solar system. But where are they now? Are they gone? Or are they simply sleeping? We have been looking for machines, but what if their ultimate technology was invisible? Deep in unexplored caves, we find crystalline formations. To the naked eye, they are rocks, but advanced analysis reveals they are hard drives. Encoded in their atomic structure are mathematical proofs, star charts, and warnings. These crystal computers operate on geological timescales. They store the accumulated wisdom of civilizations that vanished millions of years ago, and they contain the ultimate secret: consciousness preservation. When the end comes, you don't save the body, you save the mind. Quantum archaeology suggests that previous societies uploaded their consciousness into these crystalline networks. They achieved digital immortality. While their cities crumbled, their minds migrated into a virtual eternity hidden in the rock. We might be walking over the graves of gods who are still awake beneath our feet. So, what is the message for us? The Silurian Hypothesis forces us to confront a terrifying truth. We are following the exact same path as our predecessors: rapid technological growth, environmental destruction, war. But the guardian systems are waking up. We see it in the unexplained phenomena. We see it in the subtle guidance of our own technology. They left us a choice. We can repeat the cycle of extinction, or we can learn from their mistakes and become the first civilization to truly survive. The universe is watching. Deep time is waiting. The choice is ours.